Hi guys, this is Samantha and I'm back with you again with part two of my mini album series that will be us end of the school year mini album. I did go back and revisit all my cartridges and I completely forgot about this Cricut cartridge. I'm sorry, this close to my heart cartridge I just bought. It's called Art Booking. And this cartridge has pretty much anything you need to make a mini album. It's crazy. And I can't believe I forgot about it. Now, there isn't a school related mini album in this book. Wouldn't that make it so easy? But there is a snapshots mini album here. And it comes with one, two, three, four, five, six, roughly 7 pages that you could cut out, different pages. Some of them have like a torn notebook look. Some of them have like little tabs and little banners or what have you on it. So I figured this will be a good way. This is still a cartridge that I haven't used, so I'm still kind of along the realm of me using cartridges that I haven't used before. And so, and also in this book, if you go to the back, there's layouts. And they actually do have, like I said, I can't believe I didn't think about this cartridge. There's actually school layout stuff here. So if you could see if I can focus here. There's like first day notes. You got a little photo mat here that has like a ruler. Another photo mat that has a ruler. Here's like little, looks like Polaroids that have A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3 on it. So how perfect is this to use for this project, right? I mean, photo mats, and they have the dimensions 4x4 here, or 4x6, or 5x7, or what have you. So I think it'll be perfect. So I'm going to add this to the cartridge that I'm using, and I haven't cut one of the pages yet to see what it's going to look like, but I'm going to try to do the 5-inch thing again. And I already have it set up on my screen here. If you can see right there, it's already set up on my screen. I have it at 5 inches. I have my deep cutting blade still in here, and I forgot to mention last time that normally when I do cut my chipboard or my cereal box or what have you, I do it brown side up so that the blade isn't interfering with that little overlay, that little waxy overlay that's on the printed side of the box. And I completely forgot about that. And I don't know if that's the reason why I was having problems last time, because I forgot. But so this time I made sure I put it facing down, and I've taped off my edges again. So I'm just going to go on and hit cut and get started here. And let's cross our fingers and hope this comes out. If not, I really want to use these, so I have to figure out something else to do. But I do have some backup cartridges that I have on the side just in case this doesn't work out. So let's go and hit cut. You see it's like lifting right up. Isn't that deep cutting blade just awesome? I'm gonna put this on the side. Okay, so the only difference in this, which it's totally fine with me, I don't even know if there's an option to not do the holes, but you see it gave me some holes already, which is fine. Like I can get some O-rings and put that there to kind of bind it, but this is the shape. It's a decent size, I think. I'm going to measure it just to make sure, and it is measuring at 5 inches, so yay. So I got 5 inches tall, but now I'm wondering if it's not going to be big enough. Okay, here's a wallet. This is an old wallet, so I'm turning it upside down, right? But I mean, basically, if I was to use this picture, I mean, I guess it could work. I mean, it's a mini album. It's really small. It's like a little handheld, like brag book type thing. But I'm not completely satisfied with the size. I think if I go maybe 2 more inches and make it 7, it'll probably give me 2 more inches going out, which will probably make it more like 5.5. So, or maybe I'll just do 1 more inch. I'm not sure. Okay, well, I mean, basically this is 5 inches. I don't have anything around here to compare it with besides this wallet, this old wallet. So, I mean, I guess if you wanted to do, actually, this size isn't probably that bad. But the pictures that I plan on, or most people plan on using, are 4x6s. So unless you crop it down, okay, I'm torn. Sorry, and I'm doing all this on camera. I'm sorry. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And like I said, we could play with it. So just remember this is 5 inches. I'll set this to 7. Let's repeat last here. Okay, so it's going to be back on the screen. Okay, I'm going to unload the mat here, and as you can tell, I mean, pretty much after the first cut, it started to lift up. But I went on and did double cut anyway, multi-cut, I'm sorry, which is set on 2. So here is 7 inches. So let's get my upside down wallet again. So much better sizing, I think, than the 5-inch. I could almost even probably get away with doing a 6-inch, but I do like this 7-inch size. This seems more realistic for a little mini album. So I'm going to stick with 7 inches. The only problem with that, as you can see, is that it uses a good chunk of my chipboard. But once again, this is just cereal box that I was probably going to recycle anyway. So I'm reusing cereal box. This is from a Crave. I'm plugging Crave. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's just from a cereal box. So I'm just going to put that there. Here's my 5 inches. So, I mean, that's a big difference in size. But either way, so this will be my first page, maybe my cover, or maybe I'll do 2 of these and have one for the front and one for the back. And this will be the cover. And then the other pages will be on the inside of it. And there's my phone again. Sorry about that. So I'll go on and get started cutting the rest of them, and then I'll come back to you and show you all the shapes. And then one easy thing about this is that all I have to do next after this is just load my paper, cut the same exact pages out, and then I can just put it on top and glue it down. I mean, it's simple. I do have a lot of, which is really sad, I can't reach one right now, a lot of mini album kits that come with the chipboard already cut and everything. But the problem with that is you have to cut the paper to get on to match the shapes or what have you, whether it's circle or hearts, or I got a ton of those like little things. And I just never wanted to deal with it. So I think it'll be so easy just to load my paper next and then cut this same exact shape at 7 inches, and it's going to fit right on top. And all I got to do is just glue it on. And I have to do the same thing for the other side. Or if I want to, I have chalkboard paint. I could just cover this with chalkboard paint if I wanted to. And actually, that might actually be a very good idea. I might have to try that. You know what? I'll try it with this and see how it looks first. And then I'll come and do it on the good one. But anyway, so I'll be right back. I'm going to cut my other shapes and I'll come back and show you all the ones that I got. Okay guys, I got everything cut out. Ended up being 10 pages front and back, not including the cover. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on and on. I've decided I will be painting the front cover and the back cover in a chalkboard paint. So hopefully that comes out okay. But I did this one on flip so that I can have the brown part to paint on. So that's the reason why this one's on this side. But all the rest of them are pretty much. So I just did a scalloped edge on one. And then this has like a little cutout at the top here for this one. And then this one has like a notebook paper edging. And then this is just a regular rounded edge. This one has like little flags on the end here. And then this is the scallop again for the back cover part. Okay. So once again, they're cut at 7 inches. And I think they're about, they're about 5 inches across. So 5 by 7 book. Pretty good size. I think I did pretty good. And while I was doing that, it took so quick to do this because it was a matter of just pushing the button and cutting. And everything was on the book, so everything was like side by side. And so I went on and cut my pattern paper too. And one thing you have to remember too is when you're cutting the pattern paper, you have to use the flip function on your Cricut so that when it cuts it, it'll be for the flip side. So normally it would cut it like this, but of course if you cut it, it won't fit on here, so you have to flip it. This just happens to be able to rotate because of what it is. But anyway, so just flip it like that, and then you could have your paper for here. And then this will be the one that I cut for this one. And then flipped again for this side. And then here's for my raggedy edge one. And then flipped again for this side. And then for that. And then flipped again. This is a double-sided paper, but I wanted to do the brown, the white part. So flip again for that side. And then this side is regular. And then once again flipped for that one. and then this side is regular. So that's pretty much all of the pages. Everything's cut out super easy. So now it's just time to adhere it down. You could use your ATG gun to adhere it, but because I want it to be very sturdy and not rise up or come up later on, I could either use a Mod Podge and paint it on, press it down, let it dry, or I could use like an Elmer's glue. But if I did an Elmer's glue, I would also put a little water in it to make it more paint brushy like, and then I'd brush that on and glue that down. Okay, I'm going to do that part off camera because it's going to take me a little while. But before I do that, I'm going to paint my front covers in chalkboard. So I'll do that and I'll come back and show you guys how it looks. If the video is too long, I'll show you this part on the next part, which will be part 3. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay guys, just wanted to show you real quick the book. It's pretty much done as far as the adhesive goes. This is the cover. It's got like a little chalkboard paint on it, and the paint I used is actually called Rust-Oleum. Oh, it's made by Rust-Oleum. It just says specialty chalkboard, and it says creative chalkboard on virtually any surface. So I've used it on frames and a whole bunch of other different projects, so it comes in handy to have it in your craft stash. So basically I started off doing Mod Podge. Well, first with my cover. When I painted the chalkboard on there, it kind of warped the cardboard. So I ended up cutting another chipboard, or box rather, to put on the back of it. So this is actually 2 of them together. So it's a little bit thicker than the other pages, but that's fine because it's the cover. So that actually makes sense. But the Mod Podge wrinkled my paper. So I ended up just going and using my ATG gun, but just wanted to give you guys a quick glance on what it looks like. So move here. Okay, I'll move that to the side. Anyway, so when you turn the pages, it'll be pretty much like this. And then the back cover, which is also chalkboard. So I like how it came out so far. I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like in the end. But I'll go on and end the video now, and we'll start working on this tomorrow because it's pretty late on my end. I actually did 2 coats of chalkboard paint and I let it dry, so it took a little bit of time. But I like how it came out. And then also, if you want to make it look a little worn, you could probably take some chalk and rub it across it and wipe it off, and then give it like a chalkboard looking look. But I don't want it to be something like wherever somebody touches it, it leaves like a film or something on your hands. So I'll probably just leave it like this, and I'll just put my embellishments and things of that nature on top. So I just wanted to show you guys how it looks so far. So we'll work on embellishing it in the next video. Like I said, it'll probably be a couple videos doing all the mats and all the different pages or what have you. But I just wanted to at least get a chance to show you how the book looks so far. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.